All right,
Not for
Quinn.
you
I'm
put
gonna
no plate
start
on
with
the
something
menu.
light for you, since you have trouble with black music. I'm gonna start with something
My
light.
initiation into culture.
That's correct. That's correct. All right, you ready? All right.
All right.
Meantime, an arrest warrant issued for Baton.
Hmm.
That boy's stupid.
I see it. I get it.
No, that boy's stupid. That boy about dumb.
you muted Ton Dog.
What are y'all thoughts?
Can't
Why,
hear you.
why do you say he's stupid, Mika?
First of all, I saw a little bit of it on like another channel,
Hmm.
and apparently he got caught because he couldn't ask. He couldn't say ask.
Really?
So he kept saying X. Yeah, he kept saying X, and they were like, "Yeah, there's no way this is a doctor."
Oh my god.
Oh
That's how they called him.
my.
The boy is dumb. The boy is slow. He makes great music, but the boy is slow.
Well, I mean, he from Louisiana, so they're the lingo. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they talk might be a little bit different than what we used to.
No, I
Yeah.
no, I think he's slow for real.
No, he
And it's
no.
no shade, but I think he's slow.
You think he's slow?
Yes, yes,
No,
I think he's slow. That boy is slow.
he just he
He
just
just
talk
does.
just talk different.
No, it's not the accent. I live down here with country people. It's not his accent. It's what he does. Like the stuff that he does is no way.
You know what
It's
it
no
is?
way.
I don't think that he's slow. I think that it's that he always a lot of times these guys be on lean. Like they be drugged up, they be perked up.
Which
Even
makes him
here
even slower.
even here in cuz I'm in Biloxi or whatever. So I'm chilling or whatever and then I go over, we shoot over into shout out to the people that recognize me and we kicked it and we flicked it up here in Biloxi, Mississippi. Y'all dope.
Mm.
But I had ran out because I had to go get some more edgers and stuff like that or whatever, and then I stopped at the gas station and I go into there and it was like I think it's called a Quick Trip or something like that. That's the name of the gas station down here.
Mhm.
And I'm standing in line, and so the guy behind the counter actually knows a couple of the guys, a couple of the little young dudes, and they couldn't have been no older than 19, 20, 21 years old. It was like three or four of them. And my man had the double cup and he had the Fanta. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to go." And they was just openly talking like this. They're like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to go and pull up or whatever." And so one of them said, "Nah, man, not me. Uh, Popping is gonna be the death of me." And then the other one said, "Nah, lean drinking gonna be the death of me." And so they was basically like talking like this. They were predicting their own demise and thinking that it was cool and that they was just like it's just normal. Like get the double cup,
All
get
the
the
kids
drink.
are like that.
It
All
can't.
the kids are like that.
No, I don't see that in my city.
All the uh, I don't know. I don't know the Midwest, right? But from here on down south, all the kids are like that. They all on Xanax. They know all the pills. They know all the drug, prescriptions. They know all of it. Oxy, codeine, all of it, and they do it all. All the kids are like that. I don't understand. I really don't. Well, he's not a kid, but everybody like 25 and under
But they was
are like
talking
that.
with that draw, and that's what I was wondering. Like, is that a draw that comes from being on that promethazine and the codeine and all of that stuff, or is that something that's more
Probably
like
the slur, but him period. He's just slow. He's slow. Anton, he's slow.
I
I'm
think
telling you.
NBA is slow?
I'm not even fronting. He's slow. And
Why
it's
you think
okay,
NBA is slow?
but he is.
So was he
He
getting
just
it to
is.
sell it, or he was getting it to take it himself?
So he on house arrest. All right. Well, basically,
Okay.
he's been
Mm.
confined to his home for years for whatever reason. I don't know if it's like an ongoing case or whatever. But he's in Salt Lake City. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He lives in a house in Salt Lake City, and it's a really, really, really nice house or whatever. Um, and so he kind of like what I'm saying, live, work, and play all in his crib. He stay out the way or whatever. And I guess that a part of his coping or whatever is the fact that he stayed drugged up, and I guess when they needed more prescriptions or more prescriptions for whatever it is that he was drinking and pills and stuff, they was calling it in fake or whatever, acting like they was doctors. And now he facing 62 counts of fraud and forgery because the pharmacist recognized the fact that he was calling in, that they was calling in and they recognized his voice. And so now he's locked up in Salt Lake City. Judge over in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is saying that they want him back over in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to face these charges and all of this stuff.
That man crazy. I'm telling you,
Let me pull him
he's
up. They
slow.
saying pull him up.
He's
Yeah.
slow. He's
I
slow, and
I
it's
don't know. I
okay.
never smoked cigarettes. I never smoked weed. I just sell it. So
He's
I've
slow.
never
It's
got into
okay.
any of this stuff. I don't know. I don't know why people let drugs ruin their life. It's weird to me.
Nah, he's slow.
I'm gonna pull
Great
him
artist
up.
though.
I'm gonna pull him up and see what he's talking about.
Like when I get a prescription from my doctor and I have to show my ID to pick it up, I don't take it because I don't even like
Say what?
opiates and stuff like that. Like some like
Why
when you
wouldn't
get a
you take it?
prescription,
Why wouldn't you take it?
it's a narc because I don't want to get hooked on this stuff. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
narcotics, you know how
but
like
what
when
are
it's
they?
narcotic,
Well, it depends. It
they make you
depends on what they're issuing it for, right? Here, I'm gonna play this a little bit. I'm gonna play some of this interview.
I was out on it.
I just want to be better than yesterday.
It's important, man.
I know. And if I get this certain amount of money and run and go away, I would.
So for you, your interest, like, it's almost like if I can get to this certain goal, whatever it may be, you're comfortable with just disappearing.
For sure. Once all this behind me, move to Europe or some shit.
Once the legal stuff is out of your way,
Yeah,
we might not hear from you.
All this put behind me. Oh, you gonna hear from me.
But we don't know where you are.
I think you always know where I'm at too.
Okay.
He don't seem slow to me.
Okay.
He seemed
Now
like
pull up the ones where he's ranting. Pull up those.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him up too. But just in this one in particular, he seemed like a normal person. Like he seemed like
There's
he can think
nothing.
coherent. He's clear. I'm telling y'all, I think that they be high when they be on these interviews.
He do, but I do know too. He's depressed too from being in that Utah mansion. He's depressed, so
Probably.
that's a little bit of it too.
So
He's been in there
he's
for
from New Orleans or
years.
Utah?
You said what, Quinn?
Is he from New Orleans or Utah?
He's from Louisiana, but he's up in Utah. Utah is
Yeah.
beautiful, bro. That's one of the most
Yeah, it's
beautiful
beautiful.
people.
Not for black people, it ain't. Only time I go to Utah, I want to snowboard. I ain't nothing else I want in Utah.
I love Utah, bro. I think that Utah is one of the most beautiful places ever, bro.
They're racist.
I've never been.
No, they not.
Yeah, they do.
Who told y'all that they was racist?
Because the people at the Thunder games, when they go up there, they was talking crap to Katie and Russell, be saying racial slurs at the games.
Man, stop it, bro.
Yeah,
I've never been.
That's just one of them. Like we know that's just a racist state. Black people don't really fuck with Utah.
I've never been.
I love Utah. Salt Lake City has the best.
Oklahoma not racist? Oklahoma not racist?
Look at Quentin. He bothered by that.
Yeah, I'm like y'all niggas think like y'all think we ride horses to school and got buggy wagons and shit over here.
I know plenty of black
Right,
people that
but
live in Utah, and I don't think that they have never told me anything about racism at all.
Yeah, only time I went snowboarding there, and they got like a racetrack there, but besides that, I don't really go to Utah.
I don't know. I found that like the more populated states are a little more racist, like New York.
I don't think that any place is racist though, because I have a hard time with this because I think that it's almost like if somebody goes to Atlanta, for example, let's say a white person goes to Atlanta in an area that's primarily populated with black people.
Yep.
And then a black person says something negative or what could be considered racist to a white person, would you consider that area racist?
Yeah. But
I
that's not
wouldn't,
why I
because
think
that's
that New
one
York
person.
is racist. I think New York is racist for a different reason, though.
Why do you think New York is
I'm
racist?
kidding. I don't think Utah's racist.
Because New York has all those liberals, right? And how they think is that everybody is dumb, right? So they want no IDs, right, in New York, because they think minorities can't get IDs. That's the racism. So like you really think that black people and Hispanic people can't get IDs?
But what I would consider racist is if the overwhelming majority of the people controls your fate and they treat you like, you know what I'm saying, and they treat you negatively or they treat you racist, then I would consider that area racist. But like New York is too much of a melting pot. It's too many.
No, New York is covert. It's like
you said covert.
It's like yeah, it's like an undercover thing, right? Like they're so nice, but when you listen to what they're saying, they think you can't do something because you're a minority. Like most of the white liberals there are just nuts. They're nuts. I lived there for 4 years.
Oh, you lived in New York for 4 years?
4 years.
What was you doing in New York, Nika?
Never again. I went to NYU.
Oh, antondaniels.com learns more about Mika every day.
You're a little smarty pants.
We learn more about Mika every day. I have a
master's degree in accounting.
Can y'all hear me clearly?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because I'll be on this this hotel Wi-Fi. I'll be sketchy about this hotel Wi-Fi, so I don't be sure as to whether or not people can hear me good or not. But so I'm learning more about Mika every single day, huh? I don't know. I've never personally been to.
In the words of Kevin Samuels, I got a PhD.
I don't think that I've ever been to a place where I would consider it racist. Or I've never experienced racism in a way that I think that a lot of people say that they've experienced it. Let me put it like that.
I haven't either. And everybody, like, if you come to Oklahoma and you say the city that I live in, they're like, "Ooh, racist." Blah, blah, blah. I don't. I've been here. I've never experienced racism in Oklahoma.
But most people have never went to Oklahoma City anyway. So how could they ever say anything about what it is?
Man, let's be clear. Like, we're the dead center of America. Like, 2 major highways go right through the middle of our state. We're the middle. Y'all be throwing like light shade on Oklahoma. Especially you and Q, nigga.
I don't ever say nothing negative bad about Oklahoma.
I'm talking about Mika.
I don't know nothing about
why
Oklahoma.
you think?
Oh, Mika.
I talk about it. I talk about it because anytime I've ever heard of Oklahoma, it's always like in a country song or something like that. So I think of it like possibly being that country.
Well, we got Reba McEntire, we got Garth Brooks, we got Toby Keith, and so we got Blake Shelton. We got Blake Shelton. They all from Oklahoma.
Yeah, but they don't live there. Why did they move away?
No, Blake Shelton live here. Garth Brooks still live here. Yeah, they all.
Do they?
I think Reba don't live here, and then Toby Keith just died.
But they have most like their home bases in Nashville, like most of them. But they have, their homes and from wherever they're from. I'm mad that you know country music like that. You don't know any other genre like that.
I don't know country music like that.